Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. I'm AdamMcKola outside Old Trafford, where Manchester United have beaten Crystal Palace. And for the first time this season, it was comfortable. Yes, Manchester United getting a comfortable win. That's a turn up for the books, isn't it? But today, it was really, really comfortable. And there were plenty of things for Manchester United fans to be confident and happy about as well in this game. When you look at Amrabat making his first start for Manchester United, and even though he played in an unusual left-back type position, it was a hybrid position because when we attacked, he dropped into the midfield spaces and he was looking really good, linking up play, getting his passing ability showing with some great crossfield balls. But he did start at left-back and it was an unusual position for him to start in, but he looked absolutely fantastic, as did Casemiro as well, who was playing for Manchester United in that midfield area today. Mason Mount, yeah, there were loads of people hoping to do the 007 memes with Mason Mount and giving Mason Mount a bit of stick after his first couple of starts for the team. But Mason Mount was absolutely fantastic today as well. And when you look at his contribution to the 2 goals in the first half, an excellent crossfield pass for Diogo Dalot, who cut it back, and then Alejandro Garnacho followed it in and got a goal for Manchester United. And then he crossed in the corner that Casemiro headed away. So fantastic first half performance by Mason Mount. I assumed when he was taken off that he was taken off to do with the fact that obviously it's his first start in a while. He hasn't started many games, so maybe he needed to come off at half-time after 45 minutes. He's only been in training since that Spurs game, and he's only done training since that Spurs game. So, you know, after a long setback and a long time out, I wasn't surprised to see him go off at half-time, but there's no confirmation. I haven't had any confirmation on that. So if he is injured, then that's obviously disappointing. But hopefully it was just to give him 45 minutes in the tank. When you looked at the team that started the game, Andre Onana started. I was thinking we were going to see our Turkish goalkeeper Altay Bayındır starting for Manchester United today, especially when you consider, you know, Andre Onana will be flying out to the African Nations Cup. We need to give Altay Bayındır some minutes and some time in the net for Manchester United. But Onana started, got a clean sheet, looked very good for Manchester United today. So not too disappointed with that at all. And then in front of him, we started with Rafael Varane in there with Harry Maguire, Amrabat as well, in that left-back position. And then we had Diogo Dalot playing as well. But when those players, when we were in attack and when we were in possession, and Amrabat went forward, Diogo Dalot went forward, Casemiro kind of dropped in. It was kind of like a 3 at the back, a 3-4-3 kind of formation. Diogo Dalot was making loads of forward runs, and we were trying to hit those crossfield balls. Casemiro today was looking so good. It was his best game for Manchester United this season. He gets a goal as well. That's his 11th goal for Manchester United since joining the club, and that's his 4th goal of the season so far already. Absolutely fantastic contributions from Casemiro. After a slow start to the season for him, it was important that he got some performances under his legs, not just the goals. You know, the goals, you know, aren't important in terms of Casemiro's game. Obviously, we love them when he scores, but we want to see those performances. And I thought today, although Crystal Palace didn't offer much, I thought Casemiro was absolutely excellent, and his full range of passing was there for all to see, as was Amrabat as well. Although he had to go off as a substitute in that second half, Sofian Amrabat was absolutely fantastic, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of him in a Manchester United shirt as well. And when we see the way we were playing in that first half, yeah, switching the ball and doing all those things, you've got to ask, you know, what is Erik ten Hag? What was he cooking at the start of pre-season when Kobbie Mainoo, he was bringing in Amrabat, he was bringing in Mason Mount, you know, Rasmus Højlund, all these things? Because most of those new players haven't been available for Manchester United. Then we've had big injuries to our team, you know, players that you don't want to see injured. Luke Shaw, those kind of players, they've gone down with injuries. Varane, Martinez has shared some time out as well. Those are players that you don't want to see injured. We've had so many injured players, so many players not available, that it's been difficult to get going. You know, when we've seen some of the teams that we've played, and we lost that game against Brighton with Christian Eriksen, McTominay in midfield. Now look, we should be doing better and we shouldn't be losing at home against Brighton in that manner. But you have to feel sorry for Erik ten Hag so far this season, and we're finally getting some of these players back. And when you look at the performances of Amrabat today, Mason Mount today, Casemiro was much better today as well. You start to think, what's going on there? I also thought, you know, when you look in that midfield area, we had Casemiro, we had Hannibal Mabry, who's looking like he's taking his chance for Manchester United today. I thought he was excellent. He did get booked and he was kind of on a tightrope in the second half, but he did it really well, playing quite on the edge, but not crossing the line enough to get sent off. Although the manager did take him off to protect himself from getting sent off. I thought Hannibal Mabry was excellent. Mason Mount in there as well. And then that front three that we had of Anthony Martial, Garnacho and Pellistri. I thought Anthony Martial led the line well, won some free kicks, held the ball up, brought others into play, and got an excellent goal in the second half as well to wrap the game up for Manchester United. And it's great to see him get his first goal of the season, because as we're seeing Rasmus Højlund today, you know, couldn't start, couldn't do 90 minutes. He's still gaining fitness for himself. He's still gaining experience and, you know, trying to fill that Manchester United shirt out. We need to take some time with him. So we're going to need Martial to step up and hopefully contribute his fair share of goals. And I thought he took his goal really, really well. It was a fantastic finish from a fantastic Casemiro pass. And that was a goal and an assist for Casemiro today. Absolutely fantastic stuff from him. He was my man of the match, but there were so many positives. Sofyan Amrabat, big positive. We even saw Donny van de Beek come off the bench. Johnny Evans was playing. Johnny Evans nearly scored as well. It would have been the perfect day if Johnny Evans scored in front of the Stretford end. Absolutely fantastic stuff. He must be pinching himself as well, thinking, how the hell have I managed to be back here and playing well too? Look, Crystal Palace didn't really test us today, but Manchester United put in a good performance. We had a lot of changes to the team as well. We got Crystal Palace next here at Old Trafford with time to go on a run. We've got the fixtures to hopefully do that. So we need to go on a run now and start picking up some wins and start picking up some points in the Premier League. Our Carabao World Championship defence started in the right way here at Old Trafford today, but we have to keep it going, and we have to keep it going into those Premier League games. And the big one is on Saturday against Crystal Palace. You want to win that one. You want to get 3 points at home against Crystal Palace. They didn't play their full strength today. The likes of Eze didn't start. You know, Elise's out injured, etc. But Manchester United had to beat them, and we beat them very comfortably. Pretty happy with that performance. Varane getting more minutes under his legs as well. I thought Diogo Dalot was very good. There's lots of positive. Højlund comes off the bench. We make sure Rashford and Bruno Fernandes didn't have to get involved as well, which I thought was key to make sure they're staying rest. Fantastic day for Manchester United. Albeit, I say, Palace weren't great, but Manchester United today, Garnacho's goal, fantastic. Casemiro's header from the corner, fantastic. Mason Mount instrumental in both goals. Amrabat pulling the strings as well from an unorthodox left back position. Casemiro looking like he's fully fit, fully flowing south as well. You know, Garnacho getting a goal. Pellistri putting in a good performance. Anthony Martial getting a goal for himself as well. So many positives. Another clean sheet, even though we ended the game with Diogo Dalot, Johnny Evans, Lindelof and Maguire in a makeshift back four. Not a bad day here at Old Trafford. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're keeping it like, comment, share, subscribe. I've been AdamMcKola. Man United have beat Palace 3-0 and our defence of the Carabao Cup continues. I'll be back very soon with more.